Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami, where last time we freed Kusa village from its curse and began searching for the missing Satomi Canine Warriors. We found 5 of the 8, just 3 more to go, and the first one is found here in Taka Pass, actually. So between episodes, I did go ahead and stock up on some feed bags. We're going to be needing quite a few this episode. We need 4 seed bags, 1 herb bag, 2 meat bags, and 2 fish bags. Also, in the last episode, I forgot to feed Tay, the canine warrior. I'm so sorry. We will be getting back to him soon. You can feed him anytime through the end of the game. It's not like he's missable or anything. Something is glowy over there. What the heck? Hang on. You are very glowy. You're not a crack in the ground, so I don't think this will work. Why are you so I don't think we can do anything with that yet, but wow, that was... I did not see that before. Interesting. But yeah, no, we can feed Tay anytime through the end of the game, so it's no big deal. We haven't missed anything. We'll be getting back to him soon enough. Anyways, today we need to head through this gate into Sasa Sanctuary, which we learned about a couple episodes ago. Ami, isn't this the place that Mr. Bamboo mentioned? He said he couldn't get any bamboo to make his bamboo ware. He did mention this area, and it's where one of our canine warriors is allegedly at. Interesting. Hey! Hey you, Scruffy! What are you doing in Sasa Sanctuary? Skipping in here with that innocent look on your face? You have a lot of nerve for a wolf. You know this is the turf of the Sparrow clan, right? We can't just let you turn around and leave, oh no. We'll tan your hide and send you packing. Boss, let this cocky mutt have it. Hey Scruffy, do you even know who this is? This is the mighty leader of the Sparrow clan. That's right, the Great Jamba. Okay, boss, take it away. He's all yours. Amaterasu's a she, but okay. Uh-oh. The boss is seriously angry. What the heck is going on here? Listen up, Scruffy. The boss's precious daughter's been kidnapped, and he's mad. We're doing everything we can to find her. We've searched all over. No one's getting through that gate until she's safe and sound. So go on, off with you. Huh? They're not gonna let us in? And what was that about their boss's daughter being kidnapped? Yeah, that's worrying. Alright. Before we head back, I believe there should be a few things we can find in this area before we head out. Might be easier to find if it were night. Shoot. I'm having trouble finding it. I might want to come back when it's nighttime for that. Oh, well. That shouldn't be too long of a wait. Well, there is one other thing we can find in here before we go, and that would be this clover up this cliff. Very nice. Number 28. You know what? I'm stubborn. I'm gonna keep looking for it. It should be right next to this, deer scare. I'm just having trouble locating it. There we go, found it. Giving us a stray bead, number 22 for us. And number 30 in the stray bead menu. Alright, let's get out of here. So, if we want to get into Sasa Sanctuary, we're gonna need to find the boss's missing daughter. If you remember a couple episodes back, there was someone in Taka Pass who may have seen a Sparrow coming out of here. Let's just go ahead and back up a bit so the entrance can close. And hello, friend. You've been hanging out here. Have you seen anyone come through? I saw one of the young Sparrow girls coming out of here. So I'm sure Sasa Sanctuary must be behind this rock somewhere. I wonder where that little girl was heading off to. I hope she hasn't gone anywhere near that nasty old couple. But never mind that, I must find the entrance to the sanctuary. Okay, so, indeed, it seems the boss's daughter did come out of Sasa Sanctuary, and he's worried about the nasty old couple? Well, we haven't met them yet because I managed to get out of there in time, but there's only one nasty old couple I know of in this area, and that's the Cutters. Alright, you two. What is going on? Do you have the Sparrow girl? Huh? Gah! What a tasty looking mutt you are. First that Sparrow and now a dog. This is going to be quite a feast. Oh. Well then, come on, mutt, it's dinner time. Oh, he's fast! Oh, he's fast! Oh, he's very fast! Alright, so they do have the Sparrow girl. That is troubling. Well, as long as he's outside, we're not going to be able to safely get to their house, so let's wait for night to fall. Alright, night has fallen. Let's go check out the Cutter's house. They are both asleep right now, so it is safe to explore. And if we explore over here, tombstones out here? Doesn't look like anyone ever visits. It's kind of sad. Indeed. Alright, well, over here there is a major architectural problem with our house. We have an entrance into their roof? I'm concerned for what's happening with their house. Oh dear. It looks like this one part's been covered with wooden panels. A pretty sloppy job, I must say. I bet you could easily smash it to the bits. Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to see if you had anything interesting to say. Isu, and as usual, you don't. Alright, what's going on with this house? Okay, Mr. Cutter's asleep. I do not like that sound. Okay, good, we opened up the front door. Don't need to worry about that anymore, but where was that sound coming from? Where? Ah. Hello, Mrs. Cutter. Huh? What are you doing here, you shabby-looking mongrel? You've got some nerve coming in people's houses like this. She's so horrible she gets 3 exclamation marks. The moon's very bright again tonight, isn't it? Moonlight can be a real nuisance for us, you know? It seems to give us strange powers and make us show our true colors. So it makes it hard to keep up a pretense of normal life. And we get so hungry on nights like that too. Not liking this. Anything back here? Anything buried maybe? Nope, nothing. Alright, well, if moonlight makes you show your true colors, Ah, you saw me! You saw me! Where'd that shadow come from? It ain't human, whatever it is. So you saw me. Now I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat you all up. Bring it on, ya spooks. Come out and fight. New enemy, the Crow Tengu, which unfortunately we do not have their floral finisher yet. Power Slash knocks them right out of the air. Very nice. Yeah, we don't have their floral finisher, so we cannot do anything with their with that. No Demon Fangs for us, but thankfully they go down real fast. Infinity Judge is a nice weapon. Oh, it was so awful being locked away by those monsters. It feels wonderful to be free again. Thanks so much, doggy. Here, let me pet you. My name's June, precious flower of the Sparrow Inn. Is this the girl the boss of the Sparrow Inn was looking for? I'd better get home, otherwise Pop will be worried about me. But if I go alone, those monsters might catch me again. Would you come with me back to Sasa Sanctuary, doggy? Ah, this brat's a handful. Oh well, let's hang with her for a bit. Stupid. Why, you little... Come on, doggy, let's go. Hey, Isun? Fuck off! Why are you so horrid? She is literally a child. She's asking for a very reasonable request of us just making sure she doesn't get captured on her way back home. Why do you gotta be such a terrible, terrible little bug? Okay, Sasa Sanctuary should be just across this bridge and right up there. Thankfully, this is not really an escort quest. We just gotta, oh gosh. Just gotta head back to Sasa Sanctuary. It's not a difficult task at all. We don't have to do any, like, special protection for her or anything. We get into a fight, she hides. Alright, Chun, let's go. Let's get you home. Alright, that wasn't so bad, was it, Chun? Was it, Isun? We were coming back here anyway. Hey. Hey you, Scruffy. What are you doing in Sasa Sanctuary? The whole Sparrow tribe is on high alert at the moment. No one gets through this gate until the boss's daughter is found. Huh? Chun? Hi, I'm back. Chun, are you okay? Boss, she's back. Chun's back. Pop! I'm sorry, Pop. I won't go out on my own again. Uh-oh. The boss is delighted. You sure about that? This white doggy saved me, Pop. You'll give him something to thank him, won't you? The boss has accepted you. You're lucky. Okay then, you'd better come inside. Awesome, we have access to Sasa Sanctuary, which means we can probably bring Mr. Bamboo back here as well. Before we head in, I do want to make it daytime. And with the sunrise, we have sparrows to feed. And In's got, yes, there is a well here, Isun. Good job. You scared the sparrows away. How dare you? Okay, very nice. We're getting really close to being done with those sparrows. And there's another set right over here. Awesome, now we can head inside. Just 2 more sparrows left in the entire game. That is exciting. This place is really busy. Welcome to the Sparrow Inn, run by the Sparrow Mob. I can't believe there's actually a mob of sparrows in this game. It's amazing. Back here we have some mice to feed, a brand new animal. They eat anything but herbs, which is why I picked up fish. Not too much praise for feeding the mice, but hey, it's something. We fed an animal. That's a good thing. Alright, heading up here, we could go see the boss, but there's a few rooms up here we need to check out first. So much Demon Fang potential around here. In here we have another Daruma we can finish, giving us another stray bead. Thank you for the Sasa egg rolls, delicious. Some Sasa cake. And some Sasa fruit. Sorry for stealing all your food, but I was hungry. I wasn't actually hungry, my astral pouch is full, but there are so many loading zones here. It's great potential for Demon Fangs. In here, we've got some mice to feed. And Kamuso's here as well. Hello there, Kamuso. Aha, my old friend the White Wolf. I heard there was a good inn here, so I came to take a look. Bye! Okay! Goodbye, Kamuso. And it really is a fine place, isn't it? Rude little child, my god. Over here we've got a bunch of watermelon we can eat. I mean, we don't need it, but it's really cool that it's there. You can just break it apart and eat all the pieces. Okay. That finishes up the west side, heading over to the east side now. not much here. Nothing really on the table. We got a shamisen over here. Anything behind the behind the scroll? Nope. And one last room to check. In here we've got a bunch of food. Sasa Hotchpotch, dumplings, Sasa Fish, Sasa Crab, Sasa Rice, and Sasa Meat. My god, they've got a lot of food here. Alright then. That should be all the exploration, so let's go meet the boss. Hello there! We've been waiting for you. You did a great job finding June. We want to thank you too. When I told Pop about everything you did, he was really surprised. Weren't you, Pop? Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed with you. We want to give you everything in these baskets as a reward. You can rest at the inn down below. And the hot spring behind the inn is great for relaxing. Very cool, thank you so much. They're giving us a lot for finding her. I appreciate that a lot. Gonna build up our empty wallet, or fill that back up to full with all these lovely treasures. A steel soul sake. I should probably start using my steel sakes, because they can be pretty handy. Might be worth using them on bosses. Probably would have been very worth using them on Waka. Oh well. Alright, that is everything. My gosh, they gave us a lot. Thank you so much. Alright then, now let's go check out the hot springs they mentioned. I mean, they gave us free reign in the place, so... Okay, what do we have here? Not too much going on here. The hot spring appears to be empty. Uh-oh. How did this happen? Excuse me, wait a minute, please. This is Sasa Bathhouse, Sparrow Inn's famous natural hot spring. But I'm afraid the water's run out. We're closed at the moment. What do you mean there's no hot water? This is a hot spring, ain't it? It happened the other day. There was a sort of earthquake. I thought I heard a monster roar. Then the water just stopped flowing all of a sudden. Earthquake and a monster roar? Wonder if it was that disturbance where everything went black. Ever since then, I've been praying for the water to return. But it's not showing any signs of springing up again. Never before in the history of Sasa Bathhouse has this happened. I'm so sorry you've come all this way only to be disappointed. I blame myself. I must beat myself with my own fried drumstick. No! Hey, cut that out! We hate taking baths anyway. Hey, no! No frying yourself. Please, start again. I prayed and prayed and prayed, but the water still won't flow. This is it, the end of Sasa Bathhouse. It's dried up now. What would my ancestors think? beating myself with my own fried drumsticks would be a fitting end. I already told you we don't take baths, right, Furball? Oh, the smell of this bamboo sure brings back memories. The bamboo from Sasa Sanctuary smells like no other. I can't wait to get started making my bamboo ware. I must finish in time for the festival. Hey, it's the old bamboo dude. Oh, hello, Wolfie, little sprite. Thank you for all your help. Ever since you found the Sparrow boss's missing daughter, entry to Sasa Sanctuary is possible again. I wish I could thank you somehow. Is there something you're having a trouble with? Trouble? Nah. But that Sparrow over there seems to have a problem. Oh, what's wrong, little Sparrow? Please, leave me alone. I have to put things right. I won't set a bad example for the others. If I sacrifice my flesh to the gods, they will revive the spring. Here we go again. You wish to revive this dried up hot spring? I may be of some assistance in that case. What was that? This bamboo tube on my back reacts to underground minerals. I should be able to easily detect where the hot spring water is. You sure about that, Gramps? Yep, my bamboo ware never lies. First, I'll need some help. Now be a good Wolfie and dig me a hole. It'll be fun, like a game. Alright, ready for our first digging minigame? Thank you, both of you. Very well, I'll explain the hot spring digging game. When the game begins, I'll start walking around. Your job is to rapidly dig so I can get deep in the ground. But be careful, many dangers lurk underground. I'll focus on walking so I won't be able to avoid danger. And if I get hurt too badly, I won't be able to play anymore. But if I'm able to get deep underground, I'll show you where the hot spring water will bubble up. Shall I explain it again? No, we're good. Very well, let the hot spring digging game begin. Alright, so this is the first digging minigame. Digging minigames, there are plenty of them. There are a bunch of digging minigames, and honestly, I love them a lot. They are apparently controversial. Let's not do that. Not everyone's a fan of the digging minigames. I personally love them quite a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's go this way. So the goal is to make our way through this underground path, trying to guide Mr. Bamboo. Trying to guide Mr. Bamboo so he can reach the bottom. If he runs into danger, he will take damage and will lose some time. Okay, thank you for turning around. I was getting a little worried about that. I believe you should be able to slash him and he'll turn around. He didn't that time, which is frustrating, but... shoots. We may have gone the wrong way here. Well, I'll figure it out. Alright, come on, Mr. Bamboo. Oh, here we go. We're just about at the bottom. If we can just get him past that pond, he'll make it down to the bottom and we'll be able to have him find us that spring water. Alright, he's just gonna do a quick look around. And it's right here. Easy minigame. Water! Water! The water's flowing again. See? I told you, my bamboo ware never lies. Well done, Ami. Thank you, both of you. I'll never forget this. You both have free access to the bathhouse whenever you want. I mean, we already did, but... Oh, I'll dance the hot spring hop forevermore. Look, Ami, it's happening again. And at last, we have a new brush technique. This time with 3 stars in our constellation that we need to restore. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I have remained hidden here, creeping along the water's surface. I, Nuragami, god of water, am happy to bestow upon you my power. Moisten the thirsty earth and restore the glory of nature. Nuragami? Oh, that's the god of water. That must mean you got the water spout brush technique. Ow! Hot, hot, hot! What did you do to yourself? Fire! I'm on fire! No, the fried drumsticks were a bad idea. Lucky for you, Ami needs some practice. Ami, try to put out that fire with the power of water spout. Water spout is a brush technique that harnesses the power of water. Place your brush over water and then draw a line. The water's power will pass into the line, creating a stream. But enough talk. You'd better try it before he becomes a crispy critter. Put your brush on that hot spring and draw a line to the Sparrow. Alright, well this won't be hard. Starting from the hot spring, our holy smoke will turn blue, and we can draw a line for the water to follow to put out the Sparrow. Excellent. No fried sparrow for you, but at least you can make a stream. But the power of water spout doesn't stop there. See that bubbling water in the middle of the hot spring? That's called a power spring. Water's power is concentrated there. If you draw a line straight up from that bubbling water, I bet you can create an amazing column of water. Alright, let's try it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I know, I accidentally misplaced a dot. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control power springs. Impressive jump on me. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. Maybe we could use this to find treasure in high places. Let's draw a water column whenever we see a power spring. Yes, I actually already know of several power springs we can go back and use to get some treasure. But first, we got ourselves a clover. Very nice. Alright, now that we have the hot spring running and we have the bathhouse open to us at any time and we've got water spout, let's start checking out this area. Filling up that deer scare opens the path ahead. Before we do head in there, there should be a treasure right around here. I'm not sure exactly where. I sure would love if it would be night again. But I needed it to be day earlier for those sparrows we fed. Where the heck is it? Not there. It's not with the deer scare. Oh, I see it. Hello there, treasure chest. Got ourselves a lacquerware set. Alright, let's head on through and check out the rest of this area. Heading up the stairs, there's another set of sparrows right here. And heading up more stairs. How fitting is it that the final set of sparrows in the game is here in Sasa Sanctuary? Okay, before we talk to you, friend, there is a treasure buried around here. My notes say just northwest of you, so we're facing this way. That's east. That's north, so the treasure must be right over here. There we go, right between these two stone lamps, we've got an incense burner. Alright, what's going on, friend? Tweet, tweet! Whoa, get a load of Tweety here. Hey, what's with all the chirping, kid? Don't call me kid. I have a name, you know, it's Ty. And I'm not chirping, I'm crying. Oh, don't call him crybaby Ty. Surely something's happening. Let's help him. Oh, you're crying. So what's with that freaky cry of yours? Isun! It's a bird! How do you think they normally communicate? Take's lost. He disappeared while we were out for a walk. Who's Take? Is he a friend of yours? He's my dog. I lost my dog. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. That must mean... Indeed, it seems your Take may be one of the dogs we're looking for. Alright, let's take a look around, see if we can't find the missing Take. Heading up here, we've got a nice little bamboo grove and some tigers! Thank you for your praise. You see what I see, Ami? Unless I'm hallucinating or something. That bamboo over there looks like it's flashing. Indeed. Maybe we'll find something interesting inside if we cut it down. Alright, so just cut down the one that's flashing at any given moment? Bingo. What's a dog doing in there? Take! Take's back. Take? What's wrong, boy? Why are you growling? Wait a minute. Was it this white wolf who spirited you away? Oh, give me a break. Hey, wait. I think this fleabag's trying to say something. White wolf. What right do you have to bear the canine tracker? Fight me and prove that you are worthy. You hear that, Ami? This must be one of the canine warriors. That canine tracker really set him off. What'll it be, Ami? Let's do it. Take, or should I say Gi? Let's do this. Okay, you sure you're ready? Don't hold back now. Alright, got another fight against a canine warrior Gi. Let's do this. You're gonna be a bit more agile than the previous one we fought. You are quite a bit younger after all. What did you just do? Hang on, you hit me from a distance. I'm worried about this. You've got quite a bit of health, but using the same strategy of attacking you with a power slash when your power orb glows seems to do the trick. You stop leaping around, you brat! Okay, one more good hit should do it. Take that, Gee. Ooh, feel real bad whenever they land like that. Cut it out, leave him alone. I won't allow you to bully Take like that. Keep it up and I'll clobber you. Wait a sec, Tweety, we're not bullying anybody. Right, you fleabag? Come on, say something. I know Princess Fusei summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of the Gale Shrine. But I cannot return. This place is in grave danger. The monsters will overrun Sasa Sanctuary without me. And the Sparrow tribe, they would all be... Oh, what shall I do? What's this? The Power Orb has chosen you. I need worry no longer. I shall remain here and battle the monsters for the Sparrow tribe. Even separated, the hearts of the Canine Warriors beat as one. Huh? Hey, wait a second. You gonna stay here and protect this area? The Power Orb has chosen you. I am now freed from my duty. Follow where your heart leads. Okay, whatever. I suppose it'll all make sense eventually. Isud, how do you not get it? He's got a job here to do as well. Alright. Good luck, Take. I hope you are successful in your mission to protect this area. We got more tigers over here to feed. Putting us up to enough for another health upgrade if we want. Over here we've got a little alcove with some hares. On the left and right, we should have some buried treasure. We're not showing up. We might want to wait till night, but it looks like night might be about to fall anyway. Judging from the color of the ground. Sure feels like night's getting ready to fall. It wouldn't be between these, would it? No. Okay, maybe it's just the coloration of this area that makes it look like night's about to fall. There we go, got one of the two. We got our stray bead. I'm going to assume the other one is at the same spot on the other side. Giving us a golden peach Very nice to have in our inventory in case we die or upgrade our astral pouch again. Alright, I mean, we have enough praise that we could get our next health upgrade. Might not be the worst idea. We also ran out of ink this episode, so I'll save our praise for now. I'm gonna go for another ink upgrade. But if we're not able to get that relatively soon, then I'll go for the health upgrade. Alright, heading back down here, all the way back down. Ah, what a fabulous hot spring. Wolfie, I heard a ruckus from out afar, but why don't you wash off all that grime in the hot spring? A hot spring? I think we'll pass. Anyway, isn't it about time you started looking for bamboo? Oh, you're right. The festival is just around the corner. It falls on the night of the full moon. The night of the full moon? Yep, Kamiki Village holds the Kamiki Festival on the night of the full moon, during this time of year. You've heard the legend of how the great heroes Nagi and Shiranui defeated the terrible beast with the help of the gods, haven't you? That's why the village pays homage to the gods in the sacred tree. This year is the 100th anniversary of the beast's defeat. I'd better finish that bamboo ware I want to sell at the festival. Hot dog, I just love festivals. We gotta remember to go back to Kamiki Village on that day. Oh, and by the way, Wolfie, I'd like to give you a little something to thank you for your help in the hot spring digging mini game. It isn't much, but you may find it useful. Here you go. Whew, that vocal fry I'm giving for Mr. Bamboo is really rough on my voice. Sorry about that. Thanks, Gramps. Whoa, that's some grubby pocket change. There are many small springs known as mermaid springs across Nippon. They say you can pass between them by tossing in one of those coins. If true, you could travel across Nippon in the blink of an eye. Really? Those are some wicked coins. They must be extremely valuable. No, not really. You can even buy them at stores around here. I only kept it because it was kind of cute. I don't have much, so you'll have to excuse me. Well, thank you, Mr. Bamboo. It's almost festival season. The full moon will soon rise. It's been exactly 100 years since that beast was slain. But I always think of Kaguya when I talk about the moon. Oh, how she used to love gazing up at the moon. There I go again, reminiscing about the past. I'll end up in the poorhouse if I don't finish my bamboo ware soon. Alright, good luck with your bamboo ware, Mr. Bamboo. Glad to see your business is back on track. So yeah, next time on Let's Play Okami. We know about the festival and we got one of the 3 missing canine warriors. So, next time, let's try out that mermaid coin to head around Nippon and look for the last 2 canine warriors we need to find. But I have a sneaking suspicion I know who they are. I'll see everyone next time.